Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming Chapter 11 of Endless Summer Book 3. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here on the screen, also below the player here on Twitch. If you cannot read the words in either spot, you can go to just scroll down. And this is on YouTube as well. Click on the link underneath the player and it will take you to my fancy website, aromanticace.weebly.com, where you can read the most recent version of the drinking game rules in text form. Also, if you haven't joined me before, the story so far, and I have notes this time, it's a long time ago, by which we mean 2017, because time doesn't matter on this island, and also it's the Trump presidency. And we have basically a time traveler, a World War II code talker, an ex-Navy pilot, a Venezuelan revolutionary, and one of those blue guys from James Cameron's Avatar trying to keep 10 dumbass co-eds alive. While evil Tony Stark is trying to remake the world as he sees fit, and also the world is just ending around our ears. Apparently now it's covered in lava, because this is reasonable. There's lava coming across the ocean, and somehow we are going to find a way to stop it, because this is a melodrama, and that's how that works. I am going to have to be very drunk to endure these final 2 chapters. I was actually, forethoughtful enough to bring my tissue box over here to my streaming setup tonight. So that's me being way ahead of where I usually am. But yeah, 4 of us are married now, including our player character. So we're married to the ex-Navy pilot, and then our BFF is married to the blue guy from Avatar. It's complicated. But yeah, apparently now the end game has begun, and this is where you get to see that they pulled some shit right out of their ass, I told you I cuss, to get themselves to 12 chapters instead of 10, because it really should have ended at 10, but they wanted 12, because 12 catalysts, isn't it great? Okay, it's gonna be a good time, you're gonna enjoy it. So, with that, the stinger for chapter 11 is Darkness looms over the Celestial. Rourke has activated the diabolical Project Janus. The battle for La Huerta begins. Just La Huerta, or are we talking the whole world? Let's find out. So this is Act 9, Chapter 11. Like there's no tomorrow. We are still at Elistel for the moment. You follow Alistair's pointed finger to the dark vortex above the Celestial. He's activated Project Janus, despite everything we've done. Well, he's got a big giant chunk of time crystal, Alistair. What did you expect him to do, sit on it? Oh, but I thought Rourke was still missing part of the island's heart. A horn blast sounds from the bows of Elistel. Varen comes running toward you. He takes Diego's hand and looks across the group. It is a terrible omen, my friends. Cool. Terrible omen on the heels of, Happy Festival Day. Because why not? I remember Ukjal talking about this. Yeah, too bad he got himself killed. On the final day of Ran Losti, a gaping hole will puncture the heavens, and all of existence will vanish through it. Awesome. Sounds like a great time. Just punching a hole straight through the universe because that's what Rourke thinks he should do. Awesome. More or less accurate, I'm afraid. He's created a time rift large enough to permanently destabilize reality. Okay, permanently sounds like a really bad idea if you want to take over the world. This seems like something you should be able to undo. Permanently implies that once you've done this thing, it's done and there's no going back. Dude. Villains, supervillains, think through your plans. Okay, if the plans end in thing you can't put back together, it's a bad plan. We need to get to the Celestial. Saraxa arrives at Varen's side. I've called for every warrior in Elistel to assemble. Our forces will be ready within the hour. Cue Alistair with "It's too late!" Whoever goes to face Rourke may not come back. Yeah, well, permanently destabilizing space-time, sounds like a worse fate. No Vanti will cower while Ron Losti looms before us. We will fight to the end. Alright, everyone's going into this very, very bright, except for Alistair, who, true to form, is like, we're done for. You nod at Varen and meet his determined gaze with your own. To the end. Whoa, hey, excuse me, why am I wearing these clothes? Hang on. Pop up my... Thank you. I do not like these clothes. These are not my adventuring clothes. Hang on. We gotta fix this. Gimme back. No. Yes. Why the hell am I running around in a useless tank top and shorts when I can be wearing, like, gloves and stuff? Alright. Yes, these are not my adventure clothes. I need my adventure clothes. To the end. Saraxa leads everyone toward the Valley of Tombs. Dozens of warriors are gathering in the secluded canyon. The owls require more bows! Alright. Wolves, at attention! We will not stop Ron Losti with this mess! Exactly! Why not look like Lara Croft if you are in fact capable of looking like Lara Croft? Like, I guess technically the camo gear would be just as good, but the camo gear is very clearly, let's just put the girl in sexy clothes. Whereas this is like, put the girl in sexy clothes that might actually have a purpose. Huh. I didn't know the Oompa Loompas had numbers like this. Wow. Wow, dear. Can we, like, be respectful for 5 fucking seconds? No, of course he can't. Of course he can't. Seriously, playing from Jake's point of view and just choosing from a ridiculous number of snarky comebacks sounds like a wonderful game to me. It's like when the elves came to Helm's Deep. We're saved! Oh, I'm glad you think so, Diego. I can't even put genre savvy on that because this is happening a little too soon for being saved. As Varen ascends onto a stone platform, an attendant sounds a giant horn. All at once, the warriors fall silent, watching their king. My fellow warriors of Elistel, our time has come! The Hydra has called forth destruction upon us, and he would hide in his palace while Ron Losti consumes all. As villains do. The Catalysts know how to stop this. Whoa, wait, what, we do? I don't recall saying we knew how to stop this. I recall saying we were going to try. I do not recall us making any promises about how we were going to do this. Oh dear. We must protect them as they carry out their sacred duty. If we fail, all we hold dear will cease to be. Oh boy. My anxiety is going just thinking about it. I told you, I'm going to have to be very drunk. I know you may be scared. I know you may feel helpless. It is troubling that this dark day coincides with the light and joy of Nialara. Yeah, we've been married like 24 hours. I'm just saying, it's been like 24 hours. But have we not faced impossible odds before? Have we not defied our prophesied doom at every turn? Okay. So I ask you, would you tremble in the face of the end? Or like true Vanti, would you or would you rise above and fight? He's giving it his all here. I appreciate this. This is good. Fight! We will fight! Fight! Saraxa is going to fuck some shit up. This is gonna be good. Varen beckons you onto the platform. Climbing up, you find yourself looking out across countless masked faces. Oh boy. Oh boy, I do not feel this is our job. These are not my people, and also, like, another version of me has a very unsavory history with these people, so I feel like this is not my— No, Varen, don't. What do you want me to do about it? What have you to say before the battle, Kira? Warriors of Elistel, we can say, we are all catalysts today. Slaying a Hydra takes determination. Or, less talking, more world saving. Oh dear. You know what? I am counting that last one as a little bit of genre savvy. Take a drink. Let's get this party started. Yeah. God bless bourbon. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't have— These are not my people. I don't have anything to say. So, Warriors of Elistel, less talking, more world saving. Let's make the man you call Hydra answer for his crimes. It's about time. Yeah, Estella's just going to, as she said, kill him with her bare hands. And I'm going to let her this time. Tari squeezes through to the front of the crowd. No child. No child. Remember, this is the toddler with a vendetta. So first he wanted to fight a, like, 500-foot sea monster. Now he's going to try to save the world. Oh boy. Oh boy. Honey, no, you gotta stay home. Catalyst! I wanna fight too! I know you do, baby, but the next war. Which I really hate saying, but the next war. Tari, I told you to join the children. But I'm a Vanti warrior. My Elishar says we all have to fight. Some of us have to protect the children, Tari. You need to go back and protect the children. When the city was attacked, the Sea Guardian almost killed you. You're lucky Kira was there to save you. Yeah, that's right. I saved a kid. Tari looks up at you pleadingly. Oh boy. Catalyst, I want to help. What can I do? Tari, we can say hide and stay safe. Or defend your people. Yeah, hide and stay safe isn't gonna go over well with this kid. So, Tari, defend your people. While we fight the Hydra, hardly anyone will be guarding the city. Do you think you could do that for me? Yes. Good girl. Good girl. I like it. Of course. I'll keep all my people safe. Yeah. Should we really be encouraging a child to fight? Grace, he's like 4. Just calm down. Oh, Craig is now close with us. Oh my. I did not see that coming. Of all the secondary characters, Craig was not the one I figured, but here we are. Hey, it's not like anyone's coming to Ellistel. The little guy needs something to do. Go now, Tari. I will. Please come back safe, okay? Yeah, this poor kid already lost both his parents, to a sea monster, and now his adoptive mother is going off literally to fight the demon of, like, all their stories. This is like your mom, you're like 4. This is like your mom going off to fight the devil. Literally. This poor child. Everybody in this game just needs years of therapy after all this is over. We're gonna be keeping therapists in business for the rest of our lives. And you do the same, my brave boy. Siraxa watches Tari run off, then turns to address the crowd. Warriors, we march! I feel like this is a bad idea, but here we go. For Ellistel, for the Vanti, for Vanu! As rallying cries fill the air, the Vanti warriors head into the rainforest, and you and your friends follow. Dusk settles as you finally reach the Celestial. The vortex looms high above, drawing the sky toward its spiraling center. Oh boy. Along the hotel's lower floors, thick metal shutters block every door and window. Oh, you chicken shit. Well, it's what, 12 floors that this does? So, Varen got in without a problem last time. I know we didn't barricade last time, but he would have anyway. So clearly the Vanti know what to do here. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's new. No, it isn't. Remember when we thought about putting the hotel on lockdown? When the Vanti wanted to attack us? Wow, Craig for once swooping in with the exposition fairy. Nice. This would be that lockdown. Owls, report your findings. The perimeter is guarded by less than 10 men of the Spider, but we have no idea what awaits us inside. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all he's got. Don't worry about it. Only one way to find out. You step out of the foliage toward the Celestial when Kelle yanks you back. Oh, Kelle, are you? I'm ready. Hey, what are you? Shh. You feel that? Yeah, I think somebody's being genre savvy. Take another drink. Kelle here for his one line of the chapter. Thump. 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 Gargantuan footsteps sound in the darkness, followed by snapping branches. Defensive positions! In the moonlight, you see a towering white figure burst through the canopy. Oh, is this who I think it is? Yeah, our roaring Yeti friend. The Vanti surround the Yeti quickly, every spear and arrow poised to strike. No! Quinn, go do your thing quickly before they hurt it! Furball scampers up to her and places his front paws on a massive white foot. Yay, Furball! Nobody hurt Furball! I will smack somebody down if you hurt Furball. This is the time to say, by the way, that I would remember it if something happened to Furball. Nothing happens to Furball. Baby! You're kidding me, so cute. It's alright, bros. This one's a friend. The Yeti crouches down and licks Furball's head, growling affectionately. Happy Yeti growl. I'll voice Furball, but I'm really horrible at like any other animal. Vanti warriors lower their weapons, uttering exclamatory oaths under their breath. Oh yeah, did we forget to mention we have a Yeti, guys? We got a Yeti. But why is she here? We're a little far away from her natural habitat. Maybe the vortex is messing with its climate? Or maybe it's like, Jesus Christ, there's a giant hole in space-time. I better go figure out what's going on. If Furball's intelligent enough to, like, know when Jake's apologizing to him, I think the Yeti is intelligent enough to go, holy shit, there's a hole in space-time over there. Just saying. Locking eyes with you, the Yeti lowers her head respectfully. I believe the Mountain Guardian is here to help you. This is very fortuitous. Yes, because what we could use right now is a Yeti. That's great and all, but how's the abominable snow woman gonna help? Well, first of all, thank you for gendering the Yeti correctly, and second of all, tank! Tanks are good, especially when you're going up against, very solid barricades. Tanks are good, Jake. I know you're a, plane guy, but sometimes you need a tank. You look toward the window of your old suite, several stories above the blockade, and an idea strikes you. Hey, Varen, remember when you swung in and killed Jake? Yeah, do you remember that? Oh, no, you don't, because I rewound time. But anyway, you swung in. Guardian, maybe you could take me up there? On your back? You gesture up at the window, hoping you make sense. You can't honestly expect a happy Yeti growl. Apparently I can. The Yeti flattens as though offering her back to you. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna ride a Yeti up the side of a building. Y'all ready for this? Sorry. Haha! Eat your heart out, King Kong! You climb aboard and find a grip on her fur. Here, I got some rope. I can come and string a line for people to climb up. Sounds good. Diego, wanna ride? Why Diego? Yes, and yes! He's so excited. As the two climb on, the Yeti looks up at you expectantly. Perhaps as if to say, I agreed to one person, not three, what are you doing? So we can say mush, yip yip, or go that way. I don't know. Go that way? Neutral Yeti growl. Uh-oh. Suddenly, she breaks into an all-out sprint toward the Celestial. Oh boy. Whoa! This is Awesome! Okay, there's been way too much enthusiasm happening here. Take a drink. Intruders coming! Fire at will! Oh, you guys are so screwed. I have a Yeti. Defend the catalysts! For Alistel! Hey, yo, no, we got a Yeti! Let the Yeti handle this. If they could have killed her, they'd have done it by now. 2 arachnid operatives place themselves in between the Yeti and the Celestial. This seems like a bad plan. Without breaking her sprint, she headbutts them with her great horns, sending both of them flying. Yeah! Ah! Ugh! Good Yeti. Yeah. This is awesome. Happy Yeti growl. This is fantastic. They just got headbutted by a polar bear with ram horns. If they live to tell anybody about this, this is spectacular. As the Vanti warriors engage the remaining troops, the Yeti vaults up the Celestial, finding handholds in the travertine facade. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be fun. The wind whips around you, and in the tumult you feel your grip weakening. Ah, shit. Grab the Yeti. You recover your grip and clutch on tight, and hopefully Diego and Jake are not gonna go plummet to their deaths right about now. Nice save there. For all we know, Kira could just be showing off at this point. I mean, I could be. So take another drink. The Yeti reaches the broken window of your suite, and you hastily climb off. We survived. Yeah. I wonder if the candles in here have burned out by now. Bullets suddenly strike the Yeti, staining patches of her white fur red. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! Angry Yeti noise! She launches from the open window and swings her way down to the snipers, who are probably regretting their life choices right about now. Oh, great! You made it angry! It's coming! Yeah, while we got the distraction, let's get everyone inside. I'll start feeding the rope down. Yeah, how long is this rope? Soon, a steady stream of your friends and Vanti warriors are climbing up into the suite. Everybody's got really good grip strength. 'Cause climbing a rope is actually not very easy, especially if there's no knots or anything in it. As you get your bearings in your suite, you hear a gasp from Diego. Kira, is that what I think it is? He points to your bed, where a red spacesuit is carefully laid out. What the? It can't be a coincidence. The Endless must have placed it here for you. I wonder if it still retains any time travel functionality. Well, that could be pretty handy. Wear the Endless's suit to foresee life-threatening choices during the battle ahead. Oh boy. Alright, the Endless's suit, no inevitability, allows you to avoid fateful decisions. So that's what it actually looks like. Almost the full suit. We can't see the boots, but we can see the rest of the suit. At least this one still has the right-hand glove. Yeah. It's true, the rope is as long as the plot needs it to be. You're right. And Jake's upper body strength is what it needs it to be, too, in order to have that thing on his back the whole way up. I'm trying to remember if there's any clues hiding. I don't even know if there are any more clues in the book. I know we're in a different act, but there's only 2 chapters, so I don't know. I don't think so? Oh, what the hell. We'll see what this does. We'll buy it. Thank you, Endless. I won't waste your gift. We'll take all the help we can get, including magical time pajamas. Hey! Why is everything underwear to you? I know why, but why? If the Endless's abilities were any indication, it'll certainly give us an advantage. No one asked you, Alistair. Take a drink. How cool do you look right now? I mean, I'm missing the helmet. I'm not that cool. Vanti warriors enter the suite and hurry toward Varen. Elishar, all paths to the roof are blocked or destroyed. Well, that's rude. There remains but one staircase, but it lies behind a barricade in a chamber like a great cavern. Oh boy. The atrium. We were discovered scouting the passages that bypass the barricade. There will likely be traps along that path now. Well, it's a good thing I have a time travel suit. But approaching the barricade directly will mean an all-out assault. Yeah, and? Either path will be difficult for us. Kira, what do you suggest? I am not the tactician here. Stop asking me. Why are you asking me? So we can climb the barricade or take the back passages. I mean, they didn't say anything about the barricade being crude. Having people there. So, and the back passages are kind of a big wild card at this point. Excuse me. I would guess the barricade is there because they're planning on being able to get down that way. So they're less likely to sabotage that route, I think, whereas if we're in the back passages, it seems like they could just, I don't know, blow up a hallway and then we're fucked. So I don't know, though. I like the idea of sneaking up on people. Because that's the other thing, is if it's the way they're planning on getting back down, that means they're watching it. So let's take the back passages. Avoiding a direct confrontation with arachnids sounds better to me. Yeah, well, if the plot demands it, we're gonna have one anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we're just gonna traipse through their frag mines? No, we are going to avoid setting off the frag mines, Zara. Good grief, we're not that bad. We may be able to avoid detection if we're careful, and we'll certainly need every advantage we can get against the Omega Mech. I really hate that I'm continuing to rack up points with Alistair. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for his friendship. This is a very one-sided friendship, by the way, because I do not like him. I'm just saying. The matter is settled. While you journey through the passages, we will draw their attention to the barricade. Oh boy. You make your way to the 8th floor and find yourselves in the cowboy-themed bar. Ah, Jake, doesn't this bring back memories? Despite the lively decor, all is eerily quiet and still. Are we gonna do shots before we do this? Because I feel like we need to be doing shots right about now. Something's not right. Scanning the room, you notice several silhouettes along the walls. Something glints on the floor, but you can't make out what it is. It's bad, whatever it is. Oh, this is what it does. It literally just narrows down my choices. Okay, so move along the walls is evidently the correct answer. Run to the other side would get us killed, and throw something at the glint would get us killed. So, move along the walls. You press yourself against the wall, only to find your reflection pressing back. Yikes. Mirrored walls. How very louche. You know what? Take a drink. You were expecting good taste from Rourke? Fair point. Take another drink. Everyone gradually stalks around the room to the exit on the other side. Several moments later, you find yourself in the library. As the last of your group enters, the doors close with a distinct click. Oh boy. Apparently we're not going back that way. Well, not if it's locked, but doors usually lock from the inside, so I feel like we're fine. Calm down. Avanti Scout hurries toward the staircase at the opposite end of the room. Come! The cavernous chamber lies ahead. This is so dramatic. As your group follows her up the steps, Raj loses his footing. A pressure plate is depressed beneath him. God damn it, Raj. God damn it, boy. Ugh. Beep. 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 Fuck. Does somebody have an old school pager? That's actually pretty dope. Craig! Be a little genre savvy, boy. What do you think it is? Craig freezes. Something is attached to the door at the top of the steps. Oh good, C4. Awesome. We shall examine the explosives. What? But Rourke wouldn't dare blow up his collection of books and artifacts. You were forgetting he can control time. He'll just get them back. That ain't Rourke's. Look sharp, Odd Squad. We got 30 seconds to not die. Yeah, that's enough C4 to blow this entire room, so we are fucked. Somebody please fix this. The door's locked. We could probably take cover down below. Diego gazes across the library at packs of C4 secured against each bookcase. Fuck. This 30 seconds is going fast, by the way. This is gonna be a Michael Bay level explosion, guys. Wait, there's a failsafe! Zara sprints over to a keypad hooked to the pack on the door. She pulls a sticky note from the device. Idiots left a password hint. I am a remedy without a cure. I am everywhere and nowhere.
That could refer to several absolutes. Life, death, or perhaps eternal life?
We need to choose one, quickly! The answer is, the suit again tells us that life will get us killed and immortality will get us killed, which is ironic when you think about it. The answer is death. Zara enters the single word into the keypad. All right, is this uppercase, lowercase, mix? Oh, we could be so screwed. The LED readout blinks. At 9 seconds. Whew. Yeah. It's fine, it's cool, we're fine. Oh, no, it didn't stop, shit! Well, we know we're not gonna die, so 8. There's a collective sigh of relief as the clock freezes and the beeping stops. Whew, thank goodness that's over. I thought we were gonna have to cut colored wires in the right order or something. Zara meticulously detaches the pack and opens the door.
All right, everyone. Let's go show Rourke what we're made of.
Yeah! What exactly is that? Bunch of nitrogen and water and carbon, and I don't really know what else. There's some iron in there and some calcium and magnesium and various vitamins and minerals. I don't know. One by one, you slip through into an alcove at the back of the atrium. Through a distant archway, you see a battle taking place beside a makeshift barricade. Oh boy.
I don't think they know we're here yet.
Shh! Everybody shut up! Everyone moves as quietly as possible toward hiding places, because none of us know where we're going.
3 soldiers, 9 o'clock. Let's sneak up.
I feel like this is not a me job, Mike. This sounds like a you and Varen. Is Varen still with us? No, he's not. This sounds like a you and a Kelle and a Stella job. I don't trust Jake. I do not trust that boy to be subtle. Ever. No.
Copy.
Hey, no, he wasn't talking to you.
Roger.
The military men slink along the shadows until they're merely feet from the arachnid troops. No, we've established before that Estella can sneak up on people and punch them in the back of the head and take them down, so I feel like this is an Estella job. I'm just saying.
3, 2.
They pounce from the shadows in unison and grab the troops in chokeholds, easing their bodies down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. A man wearing a metal exoskeleton strides into the middle of the atrium, silhouetted by a beam of moonlight. You catch a whiff of cigar smoke. Oh shit. Oh shit. I guess this is the chapter with named character death. Okay. Fuck. Here we go.
Well, well. Look who came to join the party.
Before you can reply, Lundgren hefts a huge gun and deploys a missile at the archway leading to the lobby. Fun. Ah! The barricade and those on it are overwhelmed by collapsing rubble. Soon, you're completely blocked in. A handful of arachnid operatives course into the room behind Lundgren. He cannot have this many people left. Come on. our tally was right, Elishar, these are the only remaining forces. Oh, Varen is with us? Or is he... Maybe he's just on the... I don't know.
Hear that, Lundgren? You're out of backup. Lower your weapons. This isn't a fight you're going to win.
Sean is saying that with a lot of certainty for standing in front of a guy wearing a Gundam. I'm just saying.
You just keep telling yourself that.
He throws down the missile launcher. For some ridiculous reason, you have a missile launcher. You end the threat right there. Maybe it's out of ammo. I only put one missile in my missile launcher, and I did not use it to kill people. Rated T for teen is why, but oh my god. He throws down the missile launcher and picks up a machine gun. Soldiers move to flank your group. Lundgren, we can say, the world is gone, don't you care? Or, is this really worth the money? I'm gonna go with no, he doesn't care that the world is gone. Really, I don't want to say either one of these because they don't make any difference, but I'm gonna go with Lundgren. Is this really worth the money?
Oh, yes. Every damn penny.
Wow. I didn't realize destroying the entire world was such a cheap job. Holy shit, Michelle for the kill. Take a drink. I mean, she's technically not our rival, but goddamn. Girl. He's gonna need some ice for that, because that was pretty good.
Yeah, Fork better have promised you more than a paycheck, or you're even stupider than you look.
Especially since you left a password hint on your booby trap. Just saying. The Arachnid soldiers close in as Lundgren takes slow, intimidating steps in the exosuit.
Too bad all of you won't be around when I kill Rourke and take his power for myself.
Oh, it's really cute that you think he doesn't see that coming. It's adorable. Everyone scatter! Kelly just swooping in. Boy, good job. As the group runs in different directions, the soldiers pursue you with batons raised to strike. Not guns raised to kill, batons raised to strike. Elite Special Ops Squad told to prevent these people from interfering with the project at all costs. And we clearly have firearms and we are not going to use them. Yeah. Jake, behind you! Jake turns and punches an Arachnid soldier twice in the neck, dropping them. His back presses to yours as troops surround you. Oh my god, he is so dramatic. So dramatic. Ready to dance, Kira? This is not what I had in mind. With you? Always. How good can our mobility be in this suit?
Good, duck!
He spins and catches an Arachnid's wrist before they can land a blow, punching low in the gut and taking their weapon. Catching his breath, he sends a wink at you. This is not the moment! Not done after one song, are you? Hey! Would you settle down over there? I could do this all night. In fact, I probably literally could because I have a time travel suit. Lundgren leans towards you from across the atrium.
Party's over. Time to die. I had a missile launcher and an automatic rifle, but now I've decided...
Yeah, whatever. Here we go.
A shoulder panel on his exosuit opens, and a barrage of heat-seeking missiles hurtles towards you.
Yup.
Run! Run for the doorway, I guess. You sprint headlong toward a doorway, the missiles rapidly closing the gap.
Fuck.
Slamming the door shut, you cause the projectiles to swerve in random directions. A series of devastating blasts tear the atrium apart.
This seems like a fundamental design flaw in your missiles when they can be defeated by a door. Wow. Elite Special Forces Squad was gonna take over the world, foiled, like the aliens from Signs, by a wooden door. Wow. This is awful. This is terrible. I love it.
Smoke and dust from shattered stonework billow across the room. You and your friends regroup in the haze. Think a little smoke screen's gonna help you now?
Considering the fact we're not all dead, yes, I think it's going almost according to plan.
What's our play? We're outgunned here.
Yeah, Sean, you were over there with the, oh yeah, we're not gonna win this fight, Rourke. Now you're like, oh shit, he might, or Lundgren. Now you're like, oh shit, he might win this fight. Really?
Gotta take his toys away or we're toast. If we ambush all at once, he won't be able to handle everyone.
However, the suit tells us Estella's plan will get us killed. So,
take his weapons away. We won't win while he has the firepower. Let's take his guns away. Lundgren lumbers toward the opening in the wall, readying a laser cannon. Now! Suddenly, your friends stream through the dust cloud and begin grabbing at Lundgren's exoskeleton.
So we're basically just gonna overwhelm him anyway, okay.
Together, Craig and Zara tear free the cannon. You're gonna regret that.
I have a feeling I very much won't. Somebody get Craig a pipe. The boy is put on this earth for 2 reasons, and one of them is smashing things with pipes. Somebody get him a pipe.
Lundgren's steel-clad arms swing wide, throwing everyone backward onto the rubble. He aims his last missile at you.
Someone wearing a time travel suit because he thinks this is a good idea. No! Jake, you sit still.
Ah! Jake runs forward, leaping for Lundgren's arm. His momentum forces the missile launcher upward at the last moment. The missile streaks toward the ceiling and explodes, sending chunks of concrete down into the room. And I guess the answer is run for cover. You rush behind a fallen marble boulder as the barrage of stonework comes thundering down. Ah! The air becomes a thick haze of dust as the rubble covers Lundgren.
All right, cool.
Everyone struggles to find one another in the thick smoke.
Okay. Oh, look, there's a chair on fire down here that I haven't noticed this entire time. Nice. Is it over?
Jake runs over to Mike, who doubles over.
Oh no. Boy. No, no, no.
Mike, what's hurt?
I think a lot of me is broken. Well, okay, that's been true for a while, but we still need to be more specific. The pile of rubble begins to shift. God fucking damn it. Okay. I bet you all can see what's coming, so. No way. Lundgren rises, blood pouring down the side of his face. You done yet? I can do this all night. Okay, well, we don't got that kind of time, so... Come on! Hit me! What? Who says that? You look around for weapons, for anything that you can use to fight. Someone get Craig a pipe! I have been telling you! When I take the power to control time from Rourke, you know the first thing I'm doing? Probably the same first thing he's gonna do, but go on. He spits out his old cigar and puts a new one in his mouth, lighting it. I'm gonna hunt each and every one of your families down and make sure none of you are ever born. Yeah, keep fucking with time. See how it ends for you. Mike hobbles to his feet and looks at you meaningfully. God damn it. Do me a favor? No! I will not do you any favors. I will do nobody any favors because when you start asking me to do favors, it means you're planning on dying. It's med time anyway. Take a drink. And also because I'm gonna need it. Alright. Let's do this. Yes? Take care of Grandpa for me. Oh. Mike? What are you? God damn it. Mike reaches into the tank of his jetpack and douses himself with fuel. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible way to go. And that includes you, Mouse. To think I wasted all that money on a defector like... Ah! God damn it. Mike uses all of his strength to launch himself onto Lundgren, arms slipping between the steel beams of his exoskeleton. Fuck. You gonna hug me to death, son? Somebody wasn't paying attention. You're being bear hugged by somebody covered in jet fuel and you have a lit cigar in your mouth. This would be something he could smell, by the way. God damn it, Mike, stop! Your friends throw themselves onto Jake before he can rush forward, tears streaming down his face. It's fine, he just has to watch his best friend die twice. It's cool. Mike finally tears the cigar from Lundgren's mouth. The jetpack roars into life, sending the two of them rocketing through the hole in the ceiling. I hope you burn slow, you bastard! Black smoke streaks behind them as they rise into the swirling sky. Boom! A massive fireball consumes them both. Yeah. I'm actually doing better than I thought I would, but yeah. No!
You and the others hold on to Jake. Let me go! Let me go right now, God damn it! I need to... No, you don't. You don't need to see that. No, you don't. You absolutely don't. Jake, he's... Don't say it! None of you say it, or I swear! As the fire clears and blackened ash falls away, it becomes clear that nothing is left of Mike. Jake slumps helplessly to the floor, the fight in him lost. So we can say, I'm so sorry, which has a 100% chance of success, thank God, or he won't die in vain, which is a honestly terrible thing to say. This dude has literally watched his best friend blow up twice, not just die, but sacrifice himself, leave him behind, and die. This is terrible. This is terrible. I'm so sorry. Kira, I was supposed to save him. I know. And you did. And he saved us. You wrap your arms around Jake. His chest heaves helplessly in the throes of his grief. We've got to go deal with Rourke now, okay? Jake's sobs resolve into a final, shuddering gasp. You separate, and he nods at you, face glistening with tears. I'm so sorry, babe. Sorry. Let's go, then. Yeah, it's gonna be tag team him and Estella just throttling the life out of Rourke, is what this is gonna be. He strides toward the staircase on the opposite side of the atrium, everyone following behind him. Warriors, defend this passage against any that attempt to follow us. The remaining Vanti take up positions at the bottom of the steps. Howling winds tear at your hair and clothes as you emerge onto the rooftop. The vortex has overtaken the entire sky. Stars and clouds spin helplessly toward its baleful eye, swallowed into oblivion forever. I refuse to add that other word. It does nothing. Nearby, the pillar of crystal for Mount Atropo is shining brightly in the Omega Mech's grasp. No pressure, but I think this is the end of the world, guys. Yep, it definitely is that. Take a drink. Holy... I might have just peed myself. Okay, that was too much information, Craig. What should we do? You notice Rourke standing off to the side. Cool. Space-time is more fragile than it looks. Create a large enough hole, and the whole thing comes crashing down. Or, you've just created a black hole and we're all hurtling through it. Good job, asshole. He sets down a martini glass and pulls out a weathered Polaroid photo. Cool. Tell me, Kira, do you believe in destiny? I believe in, we can say, stopping your deranged plan, bringing you to justice. or throwing you off this roof. Wow. Wow. We can just, like, go for the kill here, huh? I mean, I believe in all of these things. Because basically I'm between bringing you to justice and throwing you off this roof, because I believe in stopping your deranged plan just doesn't come off as well. So let's see what sounds good. I believe in bringing you to justice. Or, I believe in throwing you off this roof. They're both good. Okay, but what was that thing? Whoever invokes justice first wins, I think. So I guess I gotta go with that, don't I? I guess I gotta go with that. I believe in bringing you to justice. I'm non-specific as to what kind of justice that is. I'm on board with that idea. Okay, Craig is no longer close with us. I feel marginally better about life now, because that was really weird. He's gotta be trying to play us. Don't fall for it. Craig, with the surprising genre-savvy moment, take another drink. I know you distrust me, Kira. No shit. But consider the fact that I've never acted to harm you. No, you just ordered your fixer to kill us instead. Take another drink. I know your games. I don't play semantics with villains. That's not how this works. All along, I've merely tried to help you learn about the power, or how to wield the power you're about to hold. I don't want your fucking power. Go away. Go away. Go away! I've had a not inconsiderable amount of bourbon at this point. And I may need more. Estella's fists tremor with rage. She's just going to kill him, like, with her eyes. Just laser beam straight on through. Bless her. Just give me the word, Kira, and he will never see the light of another day, I guarantee you that. Iris. Directive 8091, if you please.
Oh, I see, it's Directive 1908, but it's backwards. Ah ha ha, so cute. Ugh.
Iris's hologram flickers into being above the mech. I have a feeling we're about to get the Act 8 bonus scene explained to us. Activating Omega Pilot Protocol. The gargantuan robot suddenly lunges down and grabs Estella with its free hand. No, Estella's going to kill a robot now.
Ah! Let me go!
Yes, give her power. That's a good idea, Rourke. Everyone rushes forward to help her. Furball leaps onto the mech's arm, breathing patches of frost onto the machine's armored shell. That's a good boy! Good boy, Furball!
Huff! Huff! Good boy! He's helping.
Estella thrashes in vain as she's lifted off her feet and thrust into the mech's cockpit.
No! Estella!
The project requires an enormous amount of energy. The sheer number of tachyons coursing through the device would quickly kill me. I googled a random subatomic particle and just used the word. My God. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? The project requires an enormous amount of energy. The sheer number of tachyons coursing through the device would quickly kill me.
He doesn't know what those are. He's just saying words.
But Estella is young and strong, indomitable, a true Rourke.
First of all, take a drink. Second of all, remember how I said they're pulling stuff out of their ass to fill up 12 chapters of this thing? This is what I'm talking about. Nowhere in 3 books have we set up that Estella doesn't know who her dad is. Maybe if you do the romance diamond scenes with her, it comes up. Maybe. But, like, even without the romance diamond scenes, Jake's past with Mike is pretty clear. So I feel like if this were actually a thing, you needed to set it up from the beginning that Estella doesn't know who her dad is. We know he's not in the picture. But there was never any, like, angst around that. There was never, like, Mom would never talk about him or anything like that. It was just Mom was working for Rourke and that was what she knew. Now, suddenly Estella's his kid? I don't think so. No. No. And I know they're gonna say, oh, well, we set it up because, look, Estella's mom looks so much like Lila and Iris and Rourke has a type, blah, 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 blah. No. This is bad. This is just bad. This doesn't make any goddamn sense. The Act 8 bonus scene, if you are playing as, if the player character is male, completely gives this away, by the way. He says, I have a strong, worthy daughter, and we have to assume it's one of our group, and the only one who fits the bill is Estella. Whereas if you're playing as, a woman, the strong, worthy daughter bit actually opens up the possibility that the second heir is us. Which would make a lot more sense. But no, we had to pull it out of left field. It had to be Estella. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like it. Bad setup. Nope.
What?
Okay, Estella. Time for an emotional crisis.
Estella's hands press against the enclosing glass. She stares down at Rourke in disbelief.
Remember how he was writing off Alistair like, you're not worthy because you're not loyal to me, and now he's gonna, like, choose Estella as more worthy, but as a sacrifice? That actually doesn't make sense. Wouldn't you want to keep the more worthy heir alive? Except for the pure and simple fact that he knows Estella wants to kill him, I suppose. But he goes on and on about, like, strong, worthy heir. Even to Iris, I can see doing it to Alistair to get inside his head, but even to Iris, he goes on and on about how, Estella is this strong, worthy heir. And yeah, this is weird.
I loved your mother, Olivia, very much.
Oh, fuck you.
And I believe she loved me too, in her way, which was probably the way of humans. Like, good people who like, have feelings and aren't evil.
Somebody just stop him talking.
I regret her passing with every day. I truly do. I only ordered her death. It's fine. I totally regret it now.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. Have I said it enough times yet? Fuck you. Okay.
Lies. Lies!
Estella rains down blows on the windshield. Fractures snake through the thick glass.
God, girl, go for it. It's probably tempered glass. You're probably not going to get very far. But if you can bust it out of the frame, then you've got something. She hesitates, the realization in her heart slowly crippling her, and she collapses, weeping, onto the pilot's chair. You bastard. You bastard! Yeah, see, this would be the moment for Estella's Ember of Hope, but we had to do that clear the hell back in, what, chapter 1? Because that made sense. That's it. You just crossed the line, you piece of... What, this was the line? This was the moment, Jake. Everything else up till now was fine, but this was it, huh? Alright. Okay. Jake grabs Rourke and hurls him to the ground. Attaboy. Do it. We're done. Oh! Imagine! Someone laying hands upon me! Everett Alistair Rourke! How dare you, sir! How dare you indeed! I am only trying to help the world by remaking it in my image. Whatever. Sean and Kelly grab Rourke's arms and drag him back to his feet. Oh, I thought they were gonna hold him down while Jake beat the shit out of him. That's what I thought was coming, and I was gonna be like, wow, face heel turn from Sean, but apparently not. Which I guess is good. Sean needs to stay the paragon that he is, but it was gonna be really funny. Alright. You walk over and glare into his face. Can I smack him? I wanna smack him. Rourke, we can say, stop that protocol. Or, release her! I mean, I feel like we're slightly more motivated by our friends, and also releasing her should stop the protocol, yes? So, Rourke, release her! Impossible. Directive 8091 has superiority over all other processes. Oh, Jesus. I don't care. Make it stop. Rourke eyes you dryly. Oh boy. Iris, suspend the protocol. Negative. Omega Pilot Protocol cannot be suspended or overridden. Okay, then... Somebody Control-Alt-Delete this system and reboot it. There's always a kill switch. Everything has a kill switch. You just might have to get really creative about what it is. The mech hefts the crystal pillar and points the palm of its other hand toward it. A beam of blue energy surges forth, slamming into the side of the pillar. I'm confused about why Estella needs to be in the cockpit for this, but whatever. The rooftop heaves beneath you. The vortex begins to expand toward the surrounding landscape. It's coming, guys! We need to access the Omega Mech's operating system. It's the only way! Alright, like Alistair said, with a devastating bit of genre savvy over here, Control-Alt-Delete this sucker. Take a drink. Zara and Craig brace against each other. She points at a thatched gazebo behind the Omega Mech. Boost me onto that roof? On it! Oh my god, they're having a battle couple moment. I love it! Craig helps Zara get on top of the gazebo, and she reaches up toward the mech. Crap! The panel on its waist is still too high up. Is somebody gonna need to toss ya? Estella! Can you bring its torso lower? I will try. Estella grabs the controls. The steel-clad giant takes a step forward, nearly knocking over the gazebo. Oops. Whoa, watch it!
The mech's knees slowly bend, bringing the control panel close enough for Zara to reach.
It's no use. You heard, Iris. Now that Directive 1908 has been... Hoof!
Uh-huh. Take another drink and I feel like somebody is done with his sneering. Oh no. I'm running out of drink.
Michelle pulls a loop of gauze over Rourke's mouth.
Yeah.
Not another word. A display screen illuminates Zara's face as she types several commands. There we go. That should...
The screen flashes red.
Damn it! What? Oh, come on!
Estella tries to move the mech's arms, to no avail. Red light continues to flicker across Zara's focused expression as she studies the screen.
No, that doesn't make sense. I don't get why it would just... I can't see the coastline anymore, dudes! We got like maybe a minute before...
Oh boy.
Damn it, this should work! Something screwed up, I don't understand.
Oh boy. Someone's having a moment. Zara shakes her head in frustration. Her eyes fill with tears. She steps back from the panel and kicks it as hard as she can. You know what? You'd be surprised how often percussive maintenance actually works.
Z? You alright?
She is not.
Ah!
Yeah, that would be a categorical not alright, buddy.
Zara delivers another kick.
Go for it. It's as likely to work as anything else.
She's gonna break that thing.
Is that necessarily bad?
A flare of blue-green light erupts from the pillar and drifts towards Zara, becoming Vanu's spirit.
This is its surprised face. Zara stares at it, enraged.
The hell you looking at?
I'm being very loud tonight, I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. Percussive maintenance works. Someone agrees with me.
Vanu extends a small tablet device toward her urgently.
Not urgingly, urgently. There's literally already a word for this. Alright, so we can tell her to use the tablet for 12 diamonds or ignore Vanu. Nope. Zara, use the ghost tablet.
Zara, please! You've gotta take it!
My old Kali tablet? She grabs the device. Because we have time for this right now. You're in an industrial-looking concert venue packed with patrons. Grinding guitars blare from the speakers as Zara takes the stage. Wow, Zara without an undercut. That's interesting. How we doing tonight, Heartfeld? People in the crowd begin screaming at the top of their lungs. Haha, that's how I feel. Ha! This one's for somebody special. You know who you are. Craig is seated at a bar in the back. He turns toward the stage. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is Craig in the POV spot and Zara isn't? This is weird. Sorry.
The band kicks into a fast-paced groove. Zara nods along with the beat. Yeah, the blazer on her is a choice. She kind of already wears one though, I guess. It's just a different color. I don't think it doesn't have the blazer style lapels though. It's got different lapels, but I don't know. I don't know. What am I gonna do with this? Loading up the save for the very last time. Better not die before my ult is primed. What you doing to me? Player 2! Everyone begins jumping in place, causing the floor to shake. Boss ain't playing, and we're gonna get wrecked. Pull those mobs if you want my respect. You're killing me! Player 2! Craig laughs and begins cheering. Woo! Yeah! Where's my res? Where's my res? Where's my res? I need you. Player 2! I need you. Player 2! I don't know. Zara drops her mic and falls into the outstretched arms of the crowd. A little while later, she makes her way over to Craig. Gotta say, I'm not used to you shouting about your love life in front of everybody like that. Okay, first, it's called singing, loser boy. And second, I don't know, I just think it's time to let the secret out. Oh? What secret would that be? That I snagged the perfect guy. Yeah, so, he's waiting for me backstage. Gotta get going if you don't mind. Craig grins and grabs Zara as she pretends to leave. Yeah, nice try, player 1. He kisses her. She playfully smacks him on the bottom. Pretty dope song, actually. I didn't sing all its verses. That's for your private concert later. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I think tickets just sold out. So, you wanna just chill tonight? Shh, are you kidding? It's our anniversary. We're about to party like there's no tomorrow, nerd face. So wait, that wasn't past? Okay. Oh wait, no, duh. These aren't Catalyst idol scenes, these are Ember scenes. Ah! Okay, whatever. Blinding light brings you and Zara back to reality. I think I needed that. Yeah, that would be why he showed up. Alright! Look at that finished collection. Ah, still pissed about Alistair's. Very, very, very upset about Alistair's. We have collected 11 of the 11 Embers of Hope. Aha! Zara logs into her old tablet. Her eyebrows suddenly raise. There's another system here. Iris! She crouches, rests the device in her lap, and begins entering commands as fast as her fingers will move. Warning! Authorizations compromised. Yeah, it has like a leather jacket look to it. Yeah, like the red one looks more like 80s businesswoman.
In The Sims, it actually is a cloth jacket, the one that's closest to this, and that I'm genuinely starting to think is Zara's model, is a cloth blazer. But because I am rapidly approaching the mindset that the majority of these characters were created in The Sims and then just translated into this art style, because some of them are scarily close to what you can make. And Zara's outfit was actually one of the easiest to replicate. So, but yeah, it's a look. It's definitely a look. At least I can trust that Zara was not wearing the matching pants. Iris's hologram glitches wildly. She speaks in a strange, disjointed voice. This OS got owned by the Lake Queen. I don't know how you speak in Leet, but there you go. Haha, that's what I'm talking about, Z. Yeah. Restoring Imogen's access. What? The beam firing on the crystal pillar abruptly ceases. And this might be why we still have a relationship with Iris. Everyone looks skyward. The vortex appears to stop expanding. I think we're all right. I can't see the lower floors of the hotel, though. Okay, is that because you're, like, snowblind, or is it because they're actually not there? Iris, can you let Estella out of the cockpit? Rourke finally gnashes through his gag. That is some determination. That's not easy. Also, that's irritating. Somebody knock him out, please. Jake, Kelly, one of you, just chokehold. This is easy. Is that really what you'd want to do, Iris? Set Olivia's daughter free? Shut up! No one asked you! Take a drink. Let me out a drink. Alright. Here we go. Oh dear. Iris, no. Iris, not the moment for vendettas. Save world now, vendettas later. Michelle slaps Rourke and keeps her finger pointed at his face. Oh, this is gonna be good. Shut the hell up. I do. I have a weird soft spot for Michelle. She's got a delightful arc. Iris, please let me out. Estella. Feeling wells up in Iris's translucent eyes. The Omega mech lowers itself, and the cockpit slowly opens. Of course. I owe it to your mother to do the right thing. The mech sets down the crystal pillar, which still blazes as if lit from within by fire. Estella runs out of the cockpit to safety. Alright. Cool. Whew. Don't you dare! Your programming exists to see this through. You stupid cow! Activate directive! Somebody stop him talking! I don't care how! Throw him off the damn building, we don't need him anymore. Sean and Kelly drag Rourke to the ground. Iris smirks at his prone form. Come on, Iris. Come on. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Yeah! I love it when a plan comes together.
She quickly turns to Alistair. Alistair, I know discovering your true nature has been very difficult. But please know, you will always be my son, even though he refused to be a father to you. Sweet. Alistair having a moment as he grapples with the idea that an AI is his mother, and will always be his mother. Strange, strange thing to hear from a computer. Sean walks to the railing and squints into the distance. Clock's ticking, kids. I don't see anything out there. I think we're trapped in the vortex. Between all possible timelines. You approach the glowing mass of crystal resolutely. I might be able to fix this. Taking a deep breath to steady yourself, you reach out with both hands to the shimmering surface. An alien landscape surrounds you. Cliffs rise in strange, sweeping shapes from a crater-marked plain. Blue flames catch along rock and soil alike, billowing in the air. Anyone here? A wind rises, and with it comes the sound of anguished wailing. You follow the sound to a series of crystal prisms jutting from the ground. They emit colorful flashes in your direction. Oh, wow, okay. Huh? I think you're trying to speak to me, but I don't understand. I don't speak crystal. One of the prisms ignites with blue fire and violently shatters apart. Oh, I think we made it angry. The voice becomes louder, seeming to cry out to you for help. What should I do? All right, our achievement! We found all the Embers of Hope in Book 3. Tentatively, you reach out to the remaining prisms. Which crystal do you touch? The first, the second, the third, the fourth, or the fifth? The minor fall, the major lift. Sorry. I don't know. Do we do all of them? I guess I'll start at the top. The first one? The prism returns you to images and sounds you'd previously experienced. Zara and Craig are at a bar in an industrial-looking concert venue. Pretty dope song, actually. I didn't sing all of its verses. That's for your private concert later. Okay, it's acting like that's important, so I guess this'll work. See, now she's on the correct sides. This is even stranger now. All right, so it's is highlighted. So now we'll touch the second one. Jake and Mike are seated behind a stand in a military courtroom, is what they mean. A judge snaps his gavel down, having just announced a verdict. Your Honor, I served my country for 41 years. This is the thanks I get. When you commit treason, yes. I made these boys who they are. Shut the fuck up. Also, please remember who else is here in this scene. Do you remember who else is here in this scene, kids? Say it with me. Mike. So guess who's
And Lundgren, obviously. So guess whose Ember of Hope can no longer come true? It's Jake's. Nope. You literally just, with one scene, because you got greedy and you wanted to stretch this out into 12 chapters, just had to completely obliterate an entire character's hope. Thank you very much for that. This is another reason why it's so painfully obvious that the one you are supposed to date out of everybody is Jake. Because otherwise, he has no happy ending. It's fantastic. Jake stands and looks Lundgren in the eyes, which he can never do now. I didn't become who I am because of you. I became who I am in spite of you. And now you've got plenty of time. Which isn't, okay. Time. And now you've got plenty of time to think about what a spineless piece of garbage you are. Okay, touch the third crystal. In an open office, Craig and Sean set down video game controllers. Sean beams a smile at Craig. Honestly, man, I'm really proud of you. Really? Since getting this job, I gotta say, I feel like you've come into your own. Alright, own. Alright, so far we have its... I'm going to assume its own time is what we have so far, so... You shall touch the fourth crystal. Grace and Michelle look out across the skyline from a balcony outside an art gallery. You know, when I was little, she gave me this glass box full of butterflies. Beautiful specimens in... Okay, in its own time is probably what this is. Alright. Beautiful specimens in every color of the rainbow. It was my most prized possession. And then I started to realize that's all I was to her. A precious thing to keep under glass and hide away. Which is also what you were to Alistair. Come on, girl! And finally, the fifth crystal. Fuck, really? I don't want to see this one again! Alistair brushes a tear from his cheek and looks down at his son thoughtfully. I don't think I've ever been as happy as I was the day you were born. Your mother, too. She was so radiant. That's definitely what you look like after hours of labor. And hopefully an epidural. Everything. Alright. Yep. Okay. I know what we're doing now. Everything I needed from my parents. All the love I didn't have the opportunity to experience. I'm going to make sure you have, if you want it. From their blackened, half-shattered stumps, the other crystals flash colored light toward you. Just all the whole light show here. Then they darken completely, leaving only you, Vanu, and the spreading inferno. Vanu, listen to me. The first word I'll say is... Alright, yep, here we go. The first word I'll say is everything. The second word I'll say is in. The third word is its own and time. Everything in its own time. That did something. Everything in its own time. They are only words,
And yet, my entire perspective has been altered. I'd somehow forgotten the patient, inevitable nature of the universe. So we can say what or where are we? What are you? Perhaps it will be easier for you to understand me this way. My kind is unlike anything you can readily remember. Ooh, it's very bright now. This is its happy face. Vanu's spirit surveys the rocky plain around you, littered with crystalline fragments. When the fires came, they consumed everything I'd ever known. And when the planet was finally torn apart, I was hurtled through space, ultimately arriving on Earth. In my TARDIS. Upon my impact, La Huerta was dragged up from the molten mantle. And as the fire coursed through me, time shattered apart. Those crystals, they wanted to help you. Though we reside light years from Earth, we're more similar to humans than you'd expect. We're just rocks. It's cool. Let me show you. Like us, your hearts hold immeasurable power. Diego sits alone, gazing sadly out the window as the charter plane departs for La Huerta. Oh my god, Diego with short hair and no beard. Wow, we haven't seen this in a long time. Poor baby's so sad. He closes his eyes and leans back, imagining. When you feel deeply, you can stop time. You can hold a single, fleeting moment inside of you for a lifetime, never losing your conviction. The Endless stands in the far doorway of the threshold, watching rows of empty pedestals. Just chillin', like you do when you're old and you have fire over your hand. Which we still never got an answer about, by the way. Why does she have this? Who knows? You can go back over and over, seeking to change events that took something away from you. You might even convince yourself you've done it, all the while merely prolonging your loss. Wow, no, this is getting too real. Ouch. Rourke floats silently in his tank, like an infant waiting to be born. Okay. We're similar enough that I was able to bring a human into existence from a fragment of myself. Oh, yeah? And you are everything I'd hoped, Kira. And here's the second thing they pulled out of their ass. We're not even real! We're a crystal's figment of its imagination! Yeah! Fantastic! We're not a person! Doesn't that make so much sense? We're Diego's imaginary friend that he willed into existence, I guess, and for some reason, everyone on the plane had us in their memory and didn't question it, and Rourke knew our year of birth, which was sometime in the 1990s. What, 96 probably? I think they did try to make everybody 21. So, yeah! This makes so much sense! Why... I'm gonna keep going. I'll tear this apart in a minute. A chill rises through you, rooting you in place.
You're saying I'm the missing piece. But my energy was merely the seed. The need in your friends made it grow, and the love they began to feel for you made it flourish. Your friends all willed you into You're the person they needed in order to move forward with their lives. Cool, one of them literally doesn't have a future now, but thank you. So this is why I can't remember anything? And why I keep jumping back in time? Unknowingly, you may have created false memories to fill a void. Here's where we start patching up all the plot holes that we didn't think about when we decided this. This smells strongly like this was not the plan from book 1. This smells like this maybe started being a thing in book 2. Because there is like that one thing in book 2 where we're like, oh yeah, I missed that, with the gaming system. That's like our only other hint before we get to book 3, and suddenly it's like our memories are dissolving, Like, which to me seems perfectly valid because I'm somebody who didn't grow up with video games, and so yeah, you could be like, oh, this like awesome controller that everybody knows. I don't fucking know what that is. I know some of the major ones. But if you asked me to pick out what was different about each one or name any of the games or anything like that, not with any degree of accuracy. Like, my knowledge of video games literally stops around PS2. So, yeah, and that's only, I think, didn't Halo come out for PlayStation 2? See, I don't even know that. So, like, but that's our only other hint until we, like, basically get to our honeymoon scene with Jake and we're like, oh, I guess I wouldn't maybe my parents I would have invited to my wedding? I can't really remember anything. It's all fading away. Like, they pulled this one out of their ass and I don't like it. It doesn't make sense. If our friends literally created us, like, with the power of their minds or whatever, alright, everybody willed us into existence somehow, and that's why everyone can remember us. Cool. Lila needed us? Really? Like, everybody on this plane imagined the same person? Or this crystal, like, assembled everybody's needs into one person and then, like, wiped all their memories so that we were there the whole time. And yeah, Rourke knew our birth year. So if our friends willed us into existence on our way to the island, our birth year should have been 2017, but it wasn't. It was 1996 or something. Very distinctly not 2017. So how does that work? How does Rourke know our birth year as being not 2017, but we didn't exist until June, 5th, 2017? Like, what? No. You want to know how you rewrite this? Sit down, because I'm going to tell you. So Rourke knows the year we were born, right? Our dossier from book 1 says our birth year as sometime in the mid-90s, and that we were born on La Huerta, and the first thing out of our mouths was like, I'm pretty sure I wasn't born on La Huerta. So, what if mom and dad, whoever mom and dad are, went to La Huerta for their, nth anniversary. 3rd, 4th anniversary, let's say. Mom's pregnant, 9 months pregnant, but gosh darn it, they booked this trip 2 years ago, so they're going. I don't know. All right. Get to the island, everything's fine, having a good time at the Celestial. Mom goes into labor. We are the first non-Vanti child born on La Huerta in 1,000 years. This gives us a special connection to the island, because the Vanti all have, their whole, deal with the island, right? So that gives us, a special connection to the island. Cool. Like, a chunk of Vanu resides in us because of that. I don't know. But that already makes miles more sense than your friends just imagined you into existence. Now, you could play some, like, destiny tricks to say you needed to be on the plane at this time, you know, with your friends, blah, blah, blah. I liked the line about, like, you know, your friends made that part of me flourish from Vanu. I liked that line. You could keep that line while chucking all the rest of this Deus Ex Machina bullshit out the window. Yeah, or we're just another Rourke clone. And because of that, you know, blah, blah, whatever. But no, this is some nth level bullshit. It's sloppy. And it renders everything moot. It's ridiculous. Okay. Think back. What's the earliest experience you remember vividly? Sitting next to Diego on the plane? That was the very moment you came into being. This is bullshit! But why? To give us all hope. It gets worse! Like, I was literally created just for other people. This is bullshit! This... I know it must be hard, but please try to understand, Kira. Your friends need you now more than ever. You know, at least Alistair has a birthday and a lifetime. We have a month of existence. Alistair over here with his, oh my god, I'm a clone. No, we literally aren't even a person. We are not a human being. We don't even exist. Technically. Like, fuck. This is terrible. So we can say, how do I stop the vortex? I don't think we want that answer. Or, are you broken because of me? I don't think we want that answer either. I mean, what would Game Kira ask? Game Kira is good, but she's also relationship motivated. I don't know, she is still pretty worried. How do I stop the vortex? Can we still fix the Earth and get everyone home? 3 potential futures issue from this moment. Oh boy! Rourke's project could be resumed, and the Earth taken to a past it never had. Your friends will be as they were, and you will be with them, but nothing from La Huerta will remain. Alright, that's ending number 1. Rourke wins. What's the second option? You have the power to reverse the vortex and preserve La Huerta forever as the Endless had hoped. The island will remain as it was, never again to be threatened by Rourke's machinations. You and your friends will be safe forever. I see. And the third? This one makes it happy, apparently. In the third eventuality, you return your energy to me, allowing me to finally depart from Earth. cool. So we just get assimilated. Awesome. Our consciousnesses will merge and all timelines become one. Wait, no, that sounds terrible. That sounds all timelines become one? You just over here talking about how Rourke's gonna, like, remake the planet. All timelines become one? What the hell does that mean? And that's it? It has to be one of those three? It sounds like some bullshit, man. Like, all phenomenal cosmic powers and I only get 3 options? What? We cannot control our circumstances, only how we choose to navigate them. You created a whole entire person and you're gonna talk to me about not controlling our circumstances? Fuck you. You made a person. You made a person. I don't want to hear any more talk out of you about Kant. You created a whole entire person. With, like, false memories and shit, and implanted false memories into, like, a dozen people. And you're gonna talk to me about not having control. No, fuck you. Nope. Nope. What should I choose? Sure, now we ask for advice. From the thing that lit up when it's like, you assimilate into me. I don't know, that sounds like some villain shit. I don't know, man. Sounds like a heel-face turn's coming. Or face-heel turn. Face-heel turn? Face-heel turn. Sounds like a face-heel turn's coming. As ever, that is a question only you can answer, Kira. No, don't put this kind of... People keep expecting me to make decisions I am not qualified to make. But that is chapter 11 complete with the Ember of Hope. Cool. Yeah. So we can restart chapter 11 or continue on. So next week is the finale of the entire series, where we will have to choose from one of those 3 endings. I would say I'll put out a poll for which ending we're doing, except I already did that several months ago. It's interesting what y'all picked without most of you probably realizing that's what you were doing. I know some of you probably knew, but the majority of respondents I don't think did. So we'll see which one I end up going with when it comes down to it. Bring your tissues, because the other scene that I thought was in this chapter is not. It must be in the next chapter, and that one probably will destroy me. I did good tonight. I'm proud of myself. There will be a lot more bourbon. It'll be a good time. So, enjoy whatever it is you do between now and next Friday. Catch you later.